one of the biggest multicultural travel agency. For all the travel needs, call 514-388-1588 or 1-877-SKYLON.
Hi, this is Disha. Today we're celebrating India's 69th Independence Day here in Montreal. We're here with the India-Canada Parade, and we're going to be celebrating our independence of the largest democracy in the world. The India Day Unity Day Parade will be starting very shortly. We're going to be showing you a few highlights. Hi, right now we have with us President and CEO of Skylon Travels, Bhargav. What would you like to say to our viewers about the India's Independence Day?
सबसे पहले तो मैं अपने व्यूअर्स को जितने भी ATN के देखने वाले हैं और जो भी यहाँ पे सभी आए हुए हैं और वर्ल्ड के जितने भी दर्शक हैं, मैं सबको इंडिपेंडेंस डे की बहुत बहुत मुबारक देता हूँ और मैं आशा रखता हूँ कि आप जैसे हमें प्यार देते आए हैं ऐसा ही प्यार हमें आगे से देते रहेंगे। और दूसरा हमारा जो अब नेपाल और पाकिस्तान के जितने भी ग्रुप हैं फुल हो रहे हैं, आप जितनी भी जल्दी हो सके तो हमें हमारी टीम को कॉल करें।
Right now I have the chairman of ICU, Mr. Jagdish Chandar. Can you please give us your views on today's celebrations?
मैं सभी लोगों को 69 ईयर की सेलिब्रेशन इंडिया के क्रेडिट डे परेड की तरफ से सबको बहुत बहुत बधाई देता हूँ।
Right now we are with the president of ICU, Mr. Nasir Mehdi Khan. Do you have any messages for our viewers today?
First of all, let me take a pleasure to welcome you all for this 13th Independence Day Parade of India-Canada Organization, the 69th anniversary of India's independence. First of all, let me thank everybody, and especially Sean. You're watching me, you promised me last year you're going to be here, you're not here. Jay and Sean, really thank you for coming in. And I thank Mohanjit for all his efforts. Every time he's the best, Sean. I really appreciate for your help and all. Please do join us. The parade is incredible, the weather is beautiful, and I welcome you all and thank you very much. Looking forward to joining
Right
you.
now I'm here today with the president of the Sikh temple, Mr. Ratan Jaku. Do you have a message for our viewers today?
ਸਾਡੇ ਵੱਲੋਂ ਇੰਡੀਆ ਦੇ ਇੰਡੀਪੈਂਡੈਂਟ ਡੇ ਦੀਆਂ ਬਹੁਤ-ਬਹੁਤ ਵਧਾਈਆਂ ਜੀ ਸਾਰਿਆਂ ਨੂੰ, ਜਿਨ੍ਹਾਂ ਨੇ ਵੀ ਦੇਸ਼ ਨੂੰ ਆਜ਼ਾਦ ਕਰਵਾਉਣ ਵਾਸਤੇ ਆਪਣੀਆਂ ਜਾਨਾਂ ਕੁਰਬਾਨ ਕੀਤੀਆਂ। ਸਾਰੇ ਸ਼ਹੀਦਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਲੱਖ-ਲੱਖ ਪ੍ਰਣਾਮ ਕਰਦੇ ਹਾਂ। ATM ਦੀ ਟੀਮ ਨੂੰ ਬਹੁਤ-ਬਹੁਤ ਵਧਾਈਆਂ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਇਹ ਪ੍ਰੋਗਰਾਮ ਨੂੰ ਕਵਰ ਕਰ ਰਹੇ ਹਨ।
ਆਜ਼ਾਦੀ ਦਿਨ ਜੋ ਮਨਾਇਆ ਜਾ ਰਿਹਾ ਸਾਰੀਆਂ ਜਗ੍ਹਾ ਤੇ ਜਿੱਥੇ ਵੀ ਬਾਹਰਲੇ ਮੁਲਕਾਂ ਵਿੱਚ ਵੀ ਅਸੀਂ ਕੈਨੇਡਾ ਵਿੱਚ ਮੌਂਟਰੀਅਲ 'ਚ ਵੀ ਇਹ ਜੋ ਦਿਨ ਮਨਾ ਰਹੇ ਹਾਂ, ਇਹ ਸਾਰੀ ਦੇਣ ਸ਼ਹੀਦਾਂ ਦੀ ਹੈ। ਅਸੀਂ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਪ੍ਰਣਾਮ ਕਰਦੇ ਹਾਂ ਕਿਉਂਕਿ ਸ਼ਹੀਦ ਕੀ ਜੋ ਮੌਤ ਹੈ ਕੌਮ ਕੀ ਹਜਾਤ ਹੈ, ਹਜਾਤ ਤੋਂ ਹਜਾਤ ਹੈ, ਉਹਦੀ ਮੌਤ ਵੀ ਹਜਾਤ ਹੈ। ਇਸ ਵਾਸਤੇ ਮੈਂ ਸਾਰੇ ਹੀ ਸ਼ਹੀਦਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਪ੍ਰਣਾਮ ਕਰਦਾ ਹੋਇਆ ਅੱਜ ਦੇ ਜੋ ਵੀ ਆਜ਼ਾਦੀ ਦਿਨ ਹੈ ਇਹਦੀ ਸਾਰੀਆਂ ਹੀ ਇੰਡੀਅਨ ਲੋਕਾਂ ਨੂੰ, ਪਾਕਿਸਤਾਨੀ ਲੋਕਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਸਾਰਿਆਂ ਨੂੰ ਮੁਬਾਰਕ ਦਿੰਦਾ ਹਾਂ। ਖਾਸ ਕਰਕੇ ਜੋ ATN ਟੀਮ ਹੈ ਇਹਦਾ ਧੰਨਵਾਦ ਕਰਦਾ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਕਿ ਇਸ ਦਿਨ ਨੂੰ ਚਾਰ ਚੰਨ ਲਾਉਂਦੇ ਨੇ। ਬਹੁਤ ਸਾਰੀਆਂ ਸੰਗਤਾਂ ਦਾ ਧੰਨਵਾਦ।
We have with us now Ms. Kanka Sharma. Do you have any messages for today?
हेलो नमस्कार जी, मेरा नाम कांता शर्मा है और मैं हिंदू मिशन तरफ की तरफ से आप सभी को 15 अगस्त की बहुत बहुत मुबारकें देती हूँ। हम गर्व से कहते हैं कि हम हिंदुस्तानी हैं।
We have standing next to us right now Mr. Raj Kapoor, Vice President of ICU. Do you have any messages for our viewers today?
हाय देयर, सबसे पहले तो सभी जनता को मेरा नमस्कार। मैं यहाँ इकट्ठे हुए हैं आज हम 13th एनुअल परेड मनाने के लिए ICU की, एंड आई एम द वाइस प्रेसिडेंट एंड अ प्राउड वाइस प्रेसिडेंट। मैं सबसे पहले धन्यवाद करना चाहता हूँ ATN का, जो हर साल हमारी बड़ी अच्छी तरह से सपोर्ट करते हैं। थैंक्स वंस अगेन ATN। और मैं आपको बताना चाहता हूँ कि ये जो परेड है हमारी कम्युनिटी की एक प्राउड है और हम इसको लेकर पार्क तक जाएंगे और वहाँ हमने जो कल्चर प्रोग्राम सेट किया हुआ है, तो आप सब हमारे साथ इस परेड में चलें। बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया।
Welcome. We're with Mr. Justin Trudeau, the leader of the Liberal Party. Hi Trudeau, how are you doing today?
Very, very well. It's a great pleasure to be celebrating another wonderful Independence Day, Unity Day Parade. This is my riding and I've been here for 7 years in a row at this parade. Every year it just gets better, more people, more celebrations. It's just a wonderful opportunity to be celebrating right in the middle of an election campaign, which is good too.
You joined us here for many years in the past. How do you think the celebration has evolved over time in your perspective?
From my perspective, it's more and more people every year and more people of different backgrounds as well. It really is unity. It's pulling people together from all sorts of different backgrounds to celebrate a wonderful Indian culture, but also aspects of Canadian culture.
Very true, thank you. You represent one of the most multicultural constituencies in the area, like Park Extension. It homes dozens of multicultural ethnicities. How do you feel about immigration policies, specifically the waiting time it takes for people to reunite with their families?
We need to fix immigration. This Conservative government has completely broken it. Wait times are too long, whether it's for visits, whether it's for family reunification, whether it's spousal reunification. This Conservative government has broken immigration, and the Liberal Party is committed to fix it. That's what we're fighting for in this election campaign, because we understand that Canada is strong not in spite of its differences, but because of its differences, and that's what we continue to need to build on.
Do you want to share anything with our viewers today? Any messages?
Just what a pleasure it is to be celebrating again India Day. ATN, which is always there for important events within the community, always there for me as well. Thank you very much. A reminder to everyone to get involved, get out and vote on October 19th.
Welcome to our India Day parade. Thank you. We just wanted to ask you, in the past few years, the Canadian economy has been struggling, and the US dollar is becoming stronger over time, and we're struggling. What are your views on the Canadian economy, and what would your party do to help out what's happening?
Thank you very much. Very good question. We have to recognize that Canada economy can be better. We can do better. We used to do better, and we will do better. Of course, we need to make sure that the economy is greater, more prosperous, but also that it is there for all Canadians, that no one is left behind. To make sure we have a greater economy, we need to support more our small, medium-sized businesses. We know in the Indian community, in the South Asian community in general, we have so many entrepreneurs working hard, and they deserve a better support from Canada. They are the ones who are creating jobs in our municipalities, local jobs, so we need to support them. Having a lower tax for them would be one thing we would do, encouraging them to hire new employees, helping them to expand, all those things we can do better, and we have to do better, and the NDP is dedicated to make sure it happens.
Thank you so much. Do you have any special messages to send out to our viewers today?
Yes, well, today is the India Day Festival, and so I want to wish every ATN viewers a happy India Day Festival. It is beautiful to see the musics in the streets, dances, colors, so we can share it with the larger community, and I think that's important. The diversity in Canada is a richness, and we have to promote it, and that's what we're just doing it together.
Do you have any comments on the immigration policies here in Canada and how we can help or change things?
Yes, our immigration system is broken, doesn't work for family, and we have to fix that. Families are waiting way too long for reuniting here in Canada. Family reunification must be a priority for our immigration system. Seeing mothers being separate from their children, young couples not able to start their family life because of those waiting time, it is unacceptable. We have to fix that, and the NDP will fix that.
Thank you so much for your time. We really appreciate it, and we hope you have a great day.
Thank you.
Thank you. Mr. Honorable Jason Kenney, how are you doing today?
I'm doing excellent. It's always good to be on ATN. My very best to my friend Hon.Jason. ATN is the most important ethnic media outlet in Canada, I think, at least in the South Asian media. You're doing a great job.
Thank you. Is this your first time attending this event?
In Montreal it is. I must admit that usually in the mid-August I'm not out here, but my friend Nasir Madikhan, who is the president of the Indo-Canada Organization in Montreal, has been trying to get me to this for years. So I'm delighted to be here finally in 2015 with my friends Jimmy Yu and Rudolph Usni, Mohammed Zahir and Robert Libman. All of them are candidates for the Conservative Party in Parliament, and we're having a wonderful day with Montreal South Asian families here to celebrate India's Independence Day.
You hold a very important portfolio in terms of multiculturalism. We just wanted to ask you, in terms of immigration, a lot of Canadian citizens have trouble bringing their country here to Canada, whereas recent landed immigrants, can quickly bring their family and be reunited. So what changes do you think we can make in terms to improve that?
Well, actually, in the 10 years that Stephen Harper's Conservative government has been in office, we've made major immigration reforms that have generated tremendously positive benefits for Canadians of Indian origin. We have welcomed over 300,000 new permanent residents as immigrants from India since 2006, the highest level ever, about a 35% increase in the number of immigrants from India as compared to the previous Liberal government's record. And we've also seen a huge increase in the number of visitor visas. Last year, the previous Liberal government, 90,000 visitor visas were issued to Indian nationals to come to Canada. But in 2014, after 9 years in office, because we've cracked down on immigration fraud, crooked immigration consultants, and educated Indians about how to make a good application. Because of that and better service, we last year issued 152,000 visitor visas. Punjab in particular, out of our office in Chandigarh, has seen a 400% increase in the number of visitor visas issued, from 6,400 to 20,000 visitor visas issued between 2005 and 2014. So more visitors, more students, more immigrants. 200,000 Indian immigrants became citizens to Canada in the past decade. Again, a huge increase, 100% increase over the same the 10 years previous to that. We've cracked down on fake immigration marriages, which is something that the Indian community asked us to do. Cracked down on crooked immigration consultants that were exploiting people. We've sped up the system. We've cut overall immigration backlogs in half. The system's not perfect, but it's working a whole lot better. One example is the super visa. 50,000 parents and grandparents getting 10-year multiple entry visas within a processing time of 2 months, as compared to the old Liberal system where they had to wait for 8 or 9 years. Well, the Immigration Department tries to process all applications from each program, like the spousal sponsorship application, with similar processing times. I believe they have a backlog for in-country processing that they're addressing. The good news is that because of our action against immigration marriage fraud, overall processing did speed up. But this is the kind of case that, like I said, the system still isn't perfect, and this is one of the issues we need to work on.
Thank you for your views. Do you have any special messages to give our viewers today?
Just that Canada's relationship with India is at its highest point ever, because Prime Minister Harper put behind us 35 years of frozen relations resulting from the 1974 Candu nuclear incident. We have a nuclear cooperation agreement with India, which allowed us to begin free trade negotiations, finalize a foreign investment and protection agreement. And Canada has massively expanded our presence in India. We've opened offices in Chennai, Hyderabad, Kolkata, Bangalore, Ahmedabad, doubled our office in Mumbai, the only country with an office in Punjab and Chandigarh. Largest office we have abroad is in New Delhi. Record numbers of Indian immigration. All of that reciprocated by Prime Minister Narendra Modi's visit to Canada this spring, the first Indian head of government visit to Canada in 42 years. This relationship has never been stronger, and it should be, because it's based on the common values of a belief in freedom, democracy, human rights, and the rule of law.
Why should people vote for your party?
Well, if they want low taxes, a strong economy, and a secure country, Prime Minister Harper represents proven leadership for a strong Canada. We've reduced taxes to their lowest level for the federal government in over 60 years. Average families with children are $6,000 better off in tax cuts and cash benefits under our government, because we respect and want to support families in the choices they make. Crime has declined every single year that we've been in office, over 10 years. We've taken tough action against terrorism, both here and abroad, to keep us safe. We must never allow a repeat of the Kanishka crime or other kinds of terrorist attacks against Canadians. We are one of the only developed countries with a balanced budget at the federal, one of the lowest levels of debt. We've gone from 4 to 45 free trade agreements. We're negotiating a free trade agreement with India. According to the World Bank and the International Monetary Fund, Canada's had the best economic growth record.
Thank you so much for sharing your